It is right after midnight, October 30th, Friday, October 30th, 2020. And I'm right here at Powell's off Revere Street. And what am I doing at Powell's this late at night? Doing a Powell's video. Powell's passed away yesterday, Thursday, October 29th, 2020, at the age of 90 years old. When we're talking about Fred Powell Barger, he opened his first Powell's right here on Revere Street in 1956. What inspired Powell to get into the restaurant business? He was in the United States Armed Services, and he was stationed in Texas. And back in the early 1950s, Powell's was in Austin, Texas, and he went to a restaurant called 2J, like number 2J Hamburgers. He was very inspired. They were a very busy restaurant. They were fast. They were efficient, and served quality food. He was very impressed with the restaurant. So, shortly right after that, he met Ray Kroc. Fred Powell Barger went to a convention in Chicago, Illinois, and he met Ray Kroc, and Ray Kroc took him to his restaurant that he was first. Ray Kroc took Powell Barger to his first restaurant, which was the first McDonald's when it became McDonald's. So now we know the rest of the story. And one other thing I'd like to touch on is before Fred Powell Barger opened this restaurant, he leased a restaurant in Marion, Virginia in the early 1950s. He made enough money to put down he made enough money from his restaurant in Marion, Virginia, to finance 50% of opening this first restaurant. Now we know the rest of the story. So Powell passed yesterday. This was the first restaurant right here on Revere Street. Wanted I come here at midnight, and they closed at 10 p.m. I didn't want to come and do a video with a bunch of people walking around. So that's why I'm out here in the dark at Powell's first restaurant. I think the important thing to learn is through hard work you can be successful. In early 1950s, when Fred Powell Barger was in Austin, Texas, and he was at the 2J Hamburger restaurant, he was inspired. I mean, and that's what influenced him to open this restaurant. So that was what inspired him. That is what motivated him. And he also worked at his parents' restaurant before opening this restaurant. And we'll do a little walk around here. Now you know the rest of the story. So Powell Barger died yesterday at 90 years old. And this is called Powell Sudden Service, but everybody just calls it Powell's for short. I don't know if you can see, but up top it says burgers, shakes, Powell's. He focused on the simple things: hamburgers, fries, shakes, cokes. Fred Powell Barger focused on quality food, efficiency, and being fast. That's why it's called Powell Sudden Service. Now you know the rest of the story, and no, I'm not Paul Harvey. I'm gonna try to keep this camera as stable as possible. GoPro cameras do have perfect stabilization, at least this Hero 8 does in the daytime, but at night when it gets dark, the stabilization tends to become choppy and fades away. This side actually seems like it's lit up a lot better, at least it does to me. Thanks to Fred Powell Barger, we have Powell's. Like I said, this was the first restaurant to open. Powell's first restaurant in 1956. His second restaurant that opened was Powell's number 2. That's on Lynn Garden Drive in Kingsport. It opened in 1958. So there we have it. I did a slow walk around here. I'm hoping the footage turns out good. I like the design of this restaurant, and I'm gonna focus back to the parking lot and show you how it looks in the dark anyway. So this is what it looks like, and on the other side you have tables, you have restrooms, trash can out front. This is a walk-in restaurant. Most of the Powell's, I think, is all drive-throughs. Powell's restaurants are in East Tennessee and southwestern corner section of Virginia. So now you know the rest of the story. I think there's 26 or 29 locations. I think it's 26. They have great burgers, great fries, good tea, good sauce burgers. I always usually get a big pounds with cheese. Sometimes I get a sauce burger. I like their tea. The fries, I always get them unsalted. They tend to put a little bit too much salt, but I can't complain. Their food is really, really good. Here's the tables. Everything, lights are off, so it's probably hard to see. I'm going to wrap this video up. It all started in 1956, but the vision really all started in the early 1950s when Fred Barger was in Austin, Texas. That's what inspired him to move forward with his vision, his goal. Thanks for watching. Just please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And always remember, my friends, to do the right thing. Whether somebody's looking or not, try to do the right thing.